local working men. He placed 2 lazy constables right outside the door to check the holy closing times and clear the tavern floor. The clock was striking 10 and the lights were turned to low. The lawmen on the pavement thought it time for us to go, but they didn't know the secret that the grandfathers had made long before the fancy gentry turned the ruling to a trade. Aye! Deep underneath the corner where the empty barrels sat, there was a hidden trapdoor that was bigger than a hat. It opened to a tunnel that was cut into the stone, leading to the blacksmith's forge, a highway of our own. While constables were freezing in the cold and rainy wind, we were rolling in the puddles where the clover never sinned. We jumped into the cellar through the giant hole of wood and started out a dancing where the rascals always stood. 1, 2, 3, underneath the sea, the craftiest bunch in the company. Roll the cast, open wide, we are running from the low inside. Drink it down, shout it clear, there is nothing but brothers here. Hey! By 2 o'clock the lawmen were knocking on the wall. Why is the house shaking if there's no one here at all? But Seamus only chuckled as he filled another cup. It's just the winter spirits that are waking people up. They can lock up all the gates and they can double up the chain, but the wit of Irish brothers will out-trick 'em in the rain. We've got the music ringing and the fire burning bright, the underground collection of the heroes of the night. Hey, hey, ho, ho, watch the tunnel! Whiskey flow, shake the foundation. Shake the foundation. Hey, hey, hey. Roll. Hey. Roll the cast, open wide, we are running from the low inside. Drink it down, shout it clear, there is nothing but brothers here. Down below, watch it go, the loudest that you know. Hey. 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 The young lads were laughing at the corner oak table, saying, throw out this timber as soon as you're able. It is scratched and it's broken, it's covered in grime. It has seen its best days in some ancient old time. But old Connor rose up with a fire in his stare, and he looked at the youngsters who gathered out there. Touch the wood with your fingers and quiet your tongue, for this table has stood since our nation was young. See this deep jagged cut near the edge of the space that was carved when the soldiers came into the place. And this ring from a tankard all faded and dark, it's the night that we gather to kindle the spark. We have wept on this timber for boys o'er the sea, and we slammed down our fists when we swore to be free. It's the map of our sorrow, the book of our pride, the unwritten story we carry inside. Every mark in the dark, every single living spark. Read the scars, count the years, through the and castles go down, and the fancy folk vanish from out of the town. Inside this old tavern, the history stays in the wood that was seasoned in earlier days. When you sit at this table, you don't sit alone. You are part of the fibre, the seed and the stone, with the brothers around you, unbroken and clean, singing our love for the fields of the green. Hey, hey, ho, ho! Watch the ancient story grow. Let the voices thunder. Hey! 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 Read the score, count the years, through the laughter and the tears. Raise the cup, hold the stride, we are keeping it alive. In the wood, where we stood, everything is good. Hey! The agent of the city walked inside the tavern door with a heavy book of taxes and his boots upon the floor. He looked at Seamus with a scowl and pulled his papers out. You haven't paid the licensing for every single stout. I'm here to count the barrels and I'm here to stop the sound and clear the rowdy rebels from the center of the town. But Connor only chuckled and he signaled to the spark as Paddy pulled his wooden bow to chase away the dark. Hey! The fiddle started singing with a wild, untamed delight, a melody so crazy that it shook the winter night. The taxman tried to write a fine, but then his finger shook, and the rhythm of the music went and captured all his book. His left foot started jumping, and his right foot hit the oak, as the dignity of London town went up in tavern smoke. We snatched his fancy captain's hat and put it on the peg, and left the Grand Inspector doing dances on his leg. 1, 2, 3, watch him flee! The truest dance in the company! Burn the fine, drink the wine, everything is going fine. Shout it out, clear and loud, we are the kings of tavern crowd. Aye. By midnight the inspector was standing on the chair with his collar flying open and his hands inside the air. He signed a full exemption on a greasy napkin paper and swore that our survival was a very noble caper. For you can bring the ledgers and you can bring the pen, but you cannot put a boundary on independent men. The fiddle won the battle and the crown was completely down, the happiest collection in the center of the town. Hey!